friend, to the Morpheus section of the magical library. So, you are looking for a lost idea. This is a good place to search. This is the division where lost and forgotten dreams are collected. All of the dreams, sparks of aspiration, hopeful fancies, and brilliant ideas that occur in the minds of readers and authors, but are interrupted, thwarted, or forgotten, find their way here, where they are catalogued, stored, and where they can be referenced and sometimes brought back to life. Would you like to see some of them? Perhaps one of them is what you are looking for. This one is very interesting. Looks like it's just come to us. So let's have a look at it. And we can dust it off. Just gently brushing the dust of years of other thoughts, other interruptions, off of this dream. Now, let's have another look. Maybe I think we can look this one up. This one appears to be an idea for a new play, a theatre piece. Therefore, we now can catalogue this. Dream QL62. Now, we need to give it some life. A theatre piece is something that requires some work, some social skills to promote, to understand the characters and who will play them, some ingenuity for finding funding. This is a very special little piece of rose quartz. A magical stone. I think if we put that in there with our forgotten dream, this will go nicely. Now, some words. There are some beautiful words in this box. I think that we will find one just for this piece, buried in the blue pebbles. There's some more. Let's see if we can find a word that will set this dream alight. And I think we shall make a pattern for it with our stones, our magical stones, in the magical library. There we are. These words aren't just ordinary words. They're gleaned from some of our most valued volumes here in the Magical Library by specially trained archivists to ignite dreams and passions to their former glory. Things that you might have thought whilst reading a book and forgotten about, an idea that's come to your head and you didn't write down, or something interrupted that thought. So we have here our idea for a theatre piece. What have we got? Determination. There. So I'm going to put our scroll in there with our magical word. Determination with the magical piece of rose quartz. Now, blow on it. Perfect. And we have success. Now, let's see if we can tie that up with something. I think scarlet is a good color for a theatre piece. What do you think? Good. So we've actually cared for the dream itself. We don't know whose dream it was, whose idea it was, but the dream now has a life of its own. It's got some energy, and it's ready to go out into the world. So our couriers, sometimes our creatures from the magical library, will be able to set that dream free, and it will find its owner again, no longer being lost. Let's find another one. This one is very new. Not very long. Let's see if we can identify it. No dust. It's very soft and longing. There's a lot of memories in this one. I can see right now it is a dream of contacting an old friend. That one should be very easy to bring back to life, to give it some wings. I think all this one needs is a certain alignment of our magical stones. We can get more of these out. And let's see how to align them. First, we'll catalog it. This is dream number. Right on the stones, there we go. This is dream FZ291. To find a long lost friend. Can you blow on the ink to dry it? Wonderful. All right. So we're going to make a circle. That goes into a spiral. Showing a path that leads us or the dream where it needs to be. Let's see now if we can find a magical word for this dream to bring it back. We've got some lovely words here. Serendipity, resilience, halcyon, unison. There we are. I like these ones. Halcyon days spent with a dear old friend, and unison to bring them together. All right. We'll put those in the jar. And blow. It's worked. Look at that. We're doing very well today. A good day's work in the magical library. Let's keep it up. Now we've got some more dreams that have come to us here in this division. Some of these have just been found today, so let's have a look. Some of these they're found either inside an old book, floating about in the ether, where our library assistants find them, the creatures that inhabit the magical library. Sometimes when readers take books out, they find them. They're forgotten. Well, this one needs some dusting. Let's dust that off. Very softly, softly, softly. I think we're beginning to see something. Yes, I see something I can make out in that. Let's get the index out. Let's see. That's not it. This one has something to do with helping, some assistance. What we need to know is if indeed the dreamer needed assistance, or there was someone else that needed the assistance of the dreamer. So we can just give it a little bit of energy and love. Let's try our magical stones. Assistance, helping, and helping really means that one realizes that we're not alone. There. Let's see if that works. That there's always someone there, or that when one is most in need, there will be a friend that you can count on. We've got ambrosia, serenity. What's that one? Kindness. I think that will help. Clarity, reverie, elegance, luminous, tranquility, aurora. I think serenity works very well for that one. So we have 2 magical words curated specially from our volumes here in the Magical Library for assisting someone, rendering help to someone in need. Kindness and serenity. Let's see if that ignites this poor lost dream. Now we have to find an appropriate vessel. This one, long, there's some more. Here we are. I think this one will do. So in go our scrolls, and in goes our dream. Help to find, and there we have it. There we are. Another dream set alight. Do you have some dreams, some forgotten dreams, forgotten ideas, inspiration that needs to be set? Let's see what else we've got here. Look at that. I think that's another magical potion. All right, let's see our next one. This one has come to us from a little forgotten alcove. It seems these 4 little forgotten dreams were accumulating there in this small alcove in the Magical Library. So they've been found now. It just remains for us to identify them and set them free again. Speaking of which, we didn't do our 3rd dream, did we? Well, now that we've got 3 alight, and before it escapes, that is our dream K64 I to come to the assistance of one in need. Might need an assistant myself soon. There's so much to do in this section of the library. What could these four possibly be now? We don't even know if they're from the same dreamer. Are they from the same source? What section of the library did they come from? That they found themselves stuck in an obscure little alcove. Well, let's find out. I see flour. That's interesting. Butter. Something tells me they might have been in the kitchens. Something that looks like a chicken, I think. I'm not sure what to make of this. And something round with a stick. Well, let's consult the index. They were found at the corner of the window in this alcove. A very tiny window. With some potions books. No, recipes. It seems that each one is an idea for a new ingredient in the recipe of a delicious pudding. That's perfect for the season. All right. Before anything else happens, we'll have to write this down. I'm going to give them the designation P 7D P8D P9D and P4D. Haha. And let's see. Ingredients for delicious pudding. There we are. What kinds of words do you think these will need? Well, I think that we can easily reignite these because everyone loves sweeties. So we have to think of delicious. Ambrosia. That's one. Serendipity. Very lucky. think that should do. We've got another unity. That would be nice. Perhaps these ingredients are having trouble manifesting themselves because they haven't been unified into one recipe. Now, we'll put them in the box. Is this the box? Yes. With serendipity, unity, and ambrosia. And give them flight. If at all they can. There we are. Perfect. All right. What have we got next? Look at this one. This one's come in a box. Look at that. How delicate. Wrapped in a lace handkerchief. Look at that lace. See if I can show you. Isn't that lovely? Yes. So very thoughtfully, carefully wrapped up. This one was actually found in a handkerchief. It looks to be quite old. So even if its dreamer is not around anymore, it can still inspire someone. Someone's forgotten dreams from the past can inspire so many others. That's part of what the magical library is all about. Let's dust this one off a little bit and maybe see if that awakens it a little. It's definitely been lost a long time. We'll just gently, gently brush the dust of years and forgetfulness away. This one's a very gentle one. It almost looks like an adventure. This is forming a shape. Well, this one we'll actually have to use our magical stones to find out what it is. I'll arrange our library words and see if the stones can help us. Something about learning. Learning. Confidence. There's confidence in it. It's coming, I think. Yes, we're getting it. What comes to your mind when you think of learning and confidence? Perhaps adventure? It's coming. I think there might be a pattern here. Do you see it yet? It's emerging. This is a dream about having the confidence to learn something new, to set out on an adventure. Let's find a word for that. Intuition. Intuition helps. Everyone has the intuition inside them to be their best. And that's, I think, where we can use some confidence in ourselves. Resilience. I think we need resilience when we're learning new things. It's important that when we are learning new things, to be patient with ourselves and to not give up. Clarity. There's a very nice one. Clarity helps when understanding the world around us, when understanding ourselves. Let's find a vessel for this one. And a cork. Let's set this old dream free with these magical words of clarity, intuition, and resilience. It's such an old one, and it's got a little sadness in it, but I think that happens when these dreams are forgotten for so long. Let's try to cure that sadness. Let's see if there's anything else we can put in here. There's some beautiful seashells. We also have a marble and a paper crane. This one's lovely. I think the seashell is an excellent symbol for learning something new. Adventure and courage. Ready? Let's breathe on it. Look at that. It's worked. It's a pleasure to see these old, long forgotten dreams with new life breathed into them. Lovely. And one last one. One last one. This one was found floating in the library, utterly alone and lost, and was brought here by one of our library creatures, the book sprites. We have some wonderful book sprites in this library because we feed them pastries and fruit and sometimes words, just like these magical ones that we've got here. Because sometimes all it takes is a word of kindness, or positivity, to keep the spirit going. And it certainly works for the book sprites. And they live here in the magical library and help us, protect the books, and help us do research. Let's have a look at this one. I see a heart, 2 hearts. One of them is almost got a crack in it, but there's some beautiful, beautiful light shining through. I think this one is finding a long lost love, whether that love is a person or a passion, we don't know. Now, let's catalogue this one and the last one at the same time, so we don't have ink everywhere. So we had the ones with the pudding, and we've got dream. What shall we call that one that we've just ignited? L57H. Courage. Oh, no more ink. To learn something new. And this one, dream. H3761P. Find a lost love. Could be a passion for something, something that was enjoyed, something that one loved to do and has somehow lost the ability or capability to do it and wants it back. Someone who's lost a love, perhaps someone they met, someone they knew, lost the love in their heart for something, lost their motivation or passion for something. That's a very sad thing. Let's see if we can find some magical words. We've got elegance, eloquence, reverie. We'll start with reverie because there's the wistfulness about this dream. Resplendent, aurora, luminous, tranquility. Tranquility is one of the best things that we can have when we are feeling like we've lost passion or love. Because with that tranquility, the love can reignite. How about elegance? There we are. Let's put our scrolls in the jar and there we've ignited that lost passion. Hopefully this will find the owner or anyone in need of reigniting their passion for something, their lost love. I hope these ideas this time in this Morpheus section of the Magical Library has helped you in your search for a lost idea, or maybe inspired you in your search for a solution. Do come again whenever you need inspiration, or if you've lost something. Some of these dreams don't even know they've been lost. But here we can make sure that they find their owners. I wish you a peaceful journey through the Magical Library. Much success in your research, and peace and tranquility when you sleep as well as when you wake. Goodbye, my friend. See you again soon in the Morpheus section of the Magical Library.